Many Christian families have wondered about how to approach the Santa issue in a way that honors Christ. And excerpts from one of crosswalk.com articles reads this: My father once commented on all the debates regarding Santa Claus. He said that Santa Claus was really a metaphor for God the Father. For instance, Santa Claus is omniscient, knowing who is good and who is bad. Quote, for if our heart condemns us, God is greater than our heart and knows all things. Unquote, from 1 John 3, verse 20. Second in the list of how they are alike, he is omnipresent, knowing when you are asleep or when you are awake, and able to be all over the world in one night. Quote, when can I go? Where can I go from your presence? Or where can I flee from your presence? Unquote. Psalm 139, verse 7. A third way that her father compared Santa to God is he is a giver of good gifts. Quote, every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and comes down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shadow of turning. Unquote. From James 1, verse 17. The important thing is to make sure our children know the truth about Christmas and about Santa Claus. Even Santa Claus can be used as a way to help them to understand the character of God, as long as we make it clear what is truth and what is fiction. There is no getting around Santa Claus at Christmas time because it's a part of our culture. We can't control the world, but we can control how we approach the subject in our families and in our hearts. The real question isn't, what are you to do with Santa Claus? The real question is, what are you doing with Christ? Is Christ at the center of Christmas, or is it traditions? When we center our minds and hearts on Christ, our traditions can adapt so that our children can see the true meaning of Christmas. The first gift of Christmas wasn't given by the three wise men. It was given by God. It was the birth of Jesus Christ. God coming down in human form to save the world. The first gift of Christmas was love. Maybe this Christmas we can take a closer look at our traditions and our focus. Christ came at a dark time on earth, on one of the longest nights of the year, to bring the light of hope to a weary world. Let's ask ourselves how we can share the gift of love that we have been given with our families and with a world living in darkness. Let's use this opportunity, even Santa Claus, to share the real reason for this season. One family decided that every year they would adopt a family. So they made a beautiful feast and carried it over to this family, and they shared in the feast together. And then they also gave gifts to this family. Those children, through doing, were experiencing and playing out God's love at Christmas.